Oh, did they not claim that? Oh, I thought they claimed that.
I feel like a couple teams had claims to that one. Army,
Mm.
Minnesota, Lehigh, Yale. Greg the Leg, yeah, good kicking. Honestly, Greg's first kick wasn't the greatest kick. It kind of weeble wobbled in. It was from a distance. I didn't care for
55.
I didn't care for Sean Payton's decision to kick with the fact that you're kind of rolling with your B squad kicker at this point. And yes, this is the story of the first half for me. This is Dan
Why?
Quinn's.
Why are they even attempting to run?
Why are they running?
Why at all?
I mean, the half has a great point here. The second down and long runs are killing me. The first and 10 runs, the third and anything runs, all of the runs, like they're not getting anything done. They're not getting a push against this front five. They're this front four, this front seven. They're not getting anything. They're not winning at the offensive line. They're losing. Dak is actually getting pressured a little bit here. If they want to do well in the second half, hopefully Kellen sees this and we can make some adjustments to it's not like their screen passes have done well. In fact, the Cowboys screen passes have done all the screen passes except the one to Vanette for both teams were awful. Yeah. Really. So I don't know what else you can do to counteract.
The CeeDee Lamb one was pretty good.
I guess I could count that as a screen.
Yeah.
But if you're giving him enough time in the pocket, though, everybody on the Cowboys is deadly down the field.
Deadly.
Everyone, all of them, everyone, including Schultz, is contributing. If Cedric Wilson was healthy, he'd probably have 60 yards by half.
Yeah, let's talk about some of the gambling aspects here. So first of all, RIP and peace to anyone who had the first half over. Almost got there. That was so fucking close. No, in this game we were just watching. Oh, okay. Yeah, it was very, very close. If the Cowboys, if the Saints score the touchdown on that drive, Cowboys score the touchdown on the final drive, I think that is
23 and a half, 23.
It was 22, and it was close 22. Not a fair result, I didn't think, after all that offense, specifically on the Cowboys side of things. Dak Prescott with 24 pass attempts so far. I think he's going to make his pass attempt total tonight. I think it was like in the 35 and a half ballpark. That looks very makeable. You mentioned the running futility. The running backs in this game, 9 carries for, you want to guess?
We're talking all the running backs or just the
9 carries for
all the running backs for both
Dallas
teams.
Dallas Cowboys.
9 carries for 7 yards.
Actually, I feel like 18 yards, 2 yards 18? Per carry, 2 yards per click. 2 yards per click. Zeke had a 4-yarder in there. Otherwise, they're all 1 and 2 yard carries. It's futile. It's wasted downs. It's frustrating to watch. At times, it feels like, we talked about it. Would Kellen Moore take the keys to the Ferrari and really let put some, test, see how fast this thing can go? We saw the one drive where he did it. 3 consecutive plays. Beautiful pass to Cooper. Beautiful play by CeeDee Lamb. Amazing catch by Gallup. Like, you have those 3 guys in the field for every play. This should be an unstoppable unit if they can give Dak time. Saints defense has been playing up, though, other than the Malcolm Jenkins, early retirement, other than a couple of borderline pass interference calls. The defensive line for the Saints is winning this.
No, they are. The Saints are probably, it's not like the Saints are having a ton of success running the ball either, but I feel like despite having backups, they're doing okay. Like, I don't want to say the Saints offensive line is winning, because they're not, but I'm not going to go out of my way to say like the Dallas defensive line is really eating them alive. Like, for missing 3 high-end starters at this point in the year and having a backup, and that's the other part about it. You talk about the continuity on an offensive line, having those 5 guys playing together all year, having 3 different quarterbacks back there messes you all up too. You get a feel for how quarterbacks react to pressure, where they slide in the pocket. Like, having another quarterback, that doesn't make it easy for these guys as well. So they're doing probably what could be considered an admirable job, and they're only down by 6. They had one really nice drive. They actually had a second nice drive that was just I don't want to put that on Taysom at all. That was a tip ball, popped out of the receivers. Anything you put it on the receiver for not holding on, that was a catch, should have been a catch.
I agree.
Amazing I thought for sure that's just like the ref's going to call it a pick because he thought it was close enough, and then they'll look at it because it's a turnover, it's an automatic, and they'll say like, no way was he in. The fuck, he was in. It was clear on the first one. Like, holy shit, that was a great pick. So kudos to him. And Lawrence getting in the action. He had a tip pass. He's been getting a couple pressures. I think he matters a lot as far as the Cowboys stretch run here. Both quarterbacks playing well. We only have 20 points, though. Are we going to the well?
I think
the second half over?
Yeah, I think so.
Based on how these teams played, if they can figure out that running is a bad idea.
Yeah, absolutely. And on top of that, I mean, the Saints receivers, who are these guys? Lil Jordan Humphrey, Nick Vannett, Juwan Johnson, Garrett Griffin has a target in this game. I can't believe they're getting it done with these guys. I really
sounds like
can't.
A boy band. Lil Jordan and Nick Vannett.
Yeah, Lil Jordan and Nick Vannett. Yeah, that's Juwan Johnson. Yeah, yeah.
Garrett Griffin.
Yeah,
Garrett Griffin's like the shy one.
Yeah, yeah. So, this is a good boy band. Yeah, absolutely. But no, yeah, these guys are completely anonymous. Like made up Madden players, and sure enough, they're playing fine. I think Taysom Hill his ball is brutal at times. Like he underthrows, overthrows. It's like borderline catchable. But these guys are making adjustments on the ball and coming close and/or making catches. Is that about your read?
I looked at this as well? And I looked at it and I said, "Fuck, he's thrown the ball 21 times."
Yeah.
And then I realized Dak's thrown it 24.
Yeah, this is a wide open game. Yeah,
this has been fun, and there's been shade over 300 yards, I suppose. Just looking, I'm going to pop into the team stats here. So we've had 314 yards, pie worth of yards. The yards per play are 6.3 and 5.6. Yeah, the teams are moving. Yeah, if Taysom gets it together a little, stops throwing the balls all over the place, he'd be better than 12 for 21. Like his receivers are doing him a solid, but he could be doing a lot better. And it feels like some of those plays are the ones where he's hitting. It's like, Christ, that guy was wide open.
Yeah,
like the Saints aren't dead here. Like I still feel great about grabbing. I grabbed a 5 again. I've mentioned it before. Kudos to the Fantasy Life app because I don't pay attention in the morning to Twitter all that much. I'm busy doing things, getting ready for Brown Bag, and I get the alerts on the phone that says, "Hey, guess what? All the injuries for the Saints, they went the wrong way."
Yeah,
and it turned into like, well, I found a 5. I'm not going to get, if I want to bet Dallas, I'm not getting a 5 in an hour. So I did get a 5, which was nice. I'm not feeling all that confident in it just based on what the Cowboys are doing on offense. I need them to score touchdowns,
dude,
not field goals.
Diggs almost had 2 picks in this game. And he was right there for the actual pick. There could be some pick 6 action here. That's a
good call too. Maybe I shouldn't be so did the Cowboys really deserve to get an interception on that drive? Like they deserve 3 other interceptions. They didn't get. So it probably it's a wash on that.
Where were you? Did you get the notification? I'm gonna do this, but did you get the notification that Gilgeous Alexander, Giddy, basically all of the Thunder were pulled from this game because that is an all-timer. The current score with 4 minutes to play, 143 to 67. What is going on? Yes, that was hysterical.
This is like a Globetrotters game.
Oh, it's hysterical. Yeah, I haven't ever seen it.
And it doesn't feel good to be the Generals.
Oh, I bet you know.
We're due.
Lou Dort is out there. He's hustling. He's trying. No one else though. No. Okay.
Right,
so let's play the over.
We'll take the over 23.
I think over 23 is the look. I think that's what we want. I'm going to get involved here. Let's find the best possible price. I bet you over is steaming a little. I think that's going to be the indicated side. A lot of understeam on this
20, 22 and a half isn't like some key.
There was a lot of understeam on this pregame, and I mean, honestly, like here, I guess here's the question. Does anything matter? Well, does anything, we can get 22 and a half right now. 22 and a half minus 103. I'm in there like swimwear.
And you used to swim collegiately.
Did. Like, is there a game state?
This guy always bets under, so
yeah, well, he does.
But he bets racing. He bets auto racing too. So.
Yeah, that's right. He's probably got some bowl previews coming up, which I'm excited about.
I'm excited for that as well.
Is there a game state here where the over's in trouble? Like the running attack starts, like, are these teams really going to go into the locker room at halftime and be like, we just gotta win our 1v1s, get this run figured out, right? No,
I don't think, like, I feel like they should be smart enough to realize, and I'm talking about Dan Quinn at this point, like, this is the part again that maybe scares me a little about having a Dallas ticket. I'm in clearly a coaching mismatch. I mean, not just be like, oh, it's a backup. It's Dan Quinn. Like, he's not only that, he's a defensive guy. I don't love that to begin with. He's not used to running this team in this manner. He has been a head coach. Obviously, I don't think that's probably a pro. That's not a con, despite how that tenure ended. But Kellen, I thought we'd see Kellen really step it up. It's like, man, did you ever have this in high school, in any sport you were in? Like, the head coach was sick, or he had, because a lot of head coaches that aren't football coaches in Texas have a real job. They had something come up. They couldn't make practice. And the hardcore, like, strength and conditioning guy runs practice that day. And you can tell he's been thinking about this for like 5 fucking years. This is how I would run practice. We'd win state if we did this every day. And practice sucks that day. Like, you have your chance. And this should be Kellen Moore's weird ass practice day. Like, go out there and do whatever. Like, this is your real audition tape. Then you can be like, oh man, McCarthy was holding this guy back, and he should be a head coach. Because, I mean, he's getting close. He's on that second tier of, right after, the championship teams, offensive coordinators, the Buffaloes, the KCs, and all that. You end up with he's close to being on head coach watch lists here.
There's been a lot of points left on the field as I'm kind of chronicling.
No, for sure.
The 4th and 2 that the Cowboys went for, where CeeDee Lamb was open for a 40-yard touchdown and Dak threw it behind him. That was tough. It's funny, the Dallas Cowboys, a 4th and 2 on the 40-something, 45, we'll say, chose to go for it. And 4th and 4, they chose to send Greg the Leg out there to kick a 55-yarder. So even in McCarthy's absence, the decision making about when they're going for it and when they're kicking is still very tough to wrap your brain around. Greg the Leg making that kick was probably 15% chance that was going in, maybe 25.
It was kind of wobbling, man. Like, it was doing the whole.
It's been an entertaining game. Twitter is on fire tonight. The Brian Kelly clip that Will shared, it just absolutely killed me. Your comment about Troy Aikman killed me, and everybody chiming in.
Oh my god, he's talking about, like, how do you win this game?
Evergreen,
a game
what
like
game
this is always won by
you could have tweeted this. You could have tweeted this 8 weeks ago and retweeted.
I know everybody made a similar joke, and they were all good.
That cracked me up. The toe drag. It was incredible. That Gallup catch was freaking awesome in the end zone. The interception was awesome. This has been an entertaining game. It's been a while since we had a really fun NFL game like this in primetime.
Especially
Mondays was a drag. Sundays was a drag. Thursday last week, the Thursday nighter was fun from a betting standpoint, but it was non-watchable. When's the last really good game we've had, just from an entertainment standpoint? It's been a while.
And it sucked too. Like, like, everybody knew it was different and Baker was hurt. But, like, in the back of everyone's head, they were thinking, like, oh man, remember when the Ravens and Browns got together last time?
Oh, I know.
Awesome it was.
I know.
And it was just
so different.
It was just such a letdown. Just the worst. And yeah, I suppose God, when was it 2016? When was 28-3? Sorry, Dan.
Oh, the Falcons Patriots Super Bowl?
Yeah. 2016.
It was 2016? Yeah. 2016. That was the last time Dan Quinn was in a
yeah, I was gonna say I was surprised like nobody made just because we were joking about like the halftime adjustment, like the Dan Quinn halftime. Okay, the Dan Quinn halftime adjustment. Sorry, Dan's catching sprays here, but the Dan Quinn halftime adjustments.
Yes, he'll motivate these players just like the Super Bowl, whatever. Yeah, that was those little Patrick.
I missed it. So,
yeah.
Okay, little Patrick got it.
Yeah. He's for toe drag tweet.
I tried not to.
That was great.
Those were amazing though. Both of those.
Yeah. Quick third down here.
Honestly,
not a lot of time coming off the clock.
Zeke should just probably take a week off.
Oh, dude.
He has no pop, no burst, no.
I mean, the bigger question is why are they doing this? What are we doing here? No adjustment there. We continue to make this difficult. Quick punt. So good field position here for the Saints.
Good fucking job, Dallas.
Let's see this pass that is incomplete. That was a pretty well defended pass. Dak has had a couple of passes that I haven't really been super impressed by, considering the guys he's got out there. I think honestly, like, why attack Lattimore? Like, go anywhere else. Just keep attacking Jenkins. Really, like, don't try to attack Lattimore. At least with Gallup. Gallup's not a huge separation guy, except on the straight line or down the sidelines.
Burrow comeback player of the year, even more alive.
It's very alive.
And this is the thing too. Like,
that was 8-1 at one point, right?
Your receivers are able to beat even the good one-on-one matchups here. Like, just keep a tight end in the box, keep a running back, like get him go max protect and see which one of these receivers is going to be open. If you go max protect and you give Dak, Rain Dakota 5 full seconds back there, somebody's gonna be open, even if it's Schultz. Jesus, the Grizzly Dan with the stats, and we need that BetSpert stats and data, like the ESPN account. Dan should be tweeting that out from the BetSpert stats and data account that doesn't exist. Congrats to the Grizzlies for setting a record of margin of victory, 73 points.
Wow,
that feels awful.
Amazing. And I thought they were going to double them up. They didn't quite. The Grizzlies scored 79. So they just
look at this. I'm on the board tonight.
Game. Oh, yeah. Nice, dude. Congrats.
How did that one end? Oh, they won outright. Good job. The Horizon League we have league play despite being December 2nd. Weird scheduling again is how it's going. I in my secret totals, I need the Lipscomb Belmont game to go over, but I also need the St. Mary's game.
This one's an easy one, but the Youngstown State mascot is the
Penguin.
Penguins. Yes, love.
They used to have, who was the coach?
Jim Tressel.
No. I feel like Frank Solich. No, that was Ohio. Dan will type it out like super. Solich was at Ohio, and somebody else went to Youngstown State. Bo Pelini. Thank you. A couple people. One of my favorite parody accounts on Twitter is that Faux Pelini.
Sure.
That kills me.
There were a lot of relatively successful college football coaches that came through Youngstown State. Jim Tressel was one.
It was kind of a factory, baby.
It was a coaching.
It was 150-75 at one point. That's such a perfect ending score.
Do you know who the most notable player that ever played at Youngstown State was college football?
Jack Youngblood. I don't know. I made that up. I don't think I could name a player.
That's the guy that amputated his finger to play or broke his leg.
No, he played with a broken leg in the Super Bowl. You're thinking Ronnie Lott.
That's right. Ronnie Lott.
Sam has a point, though. That was NBA scoring. I would guarantee it.
It was. It was a scoring.
Good call.
No, the most successful ever Youngstown State alumni. Ron Jaworski was a Penguin.
Oh, Ron Sausage Hut.
Yeah, Ron Sausage Hut. That was Noop's old avatar.
Yeah, if anybody knows,
big Ron Sausage Hut guy.
Noops from Brown Bag Bets and other basketball stuff he does, and just the internet in general. When we first met him, his Twitter account was just a picture of Ron Jaworski shilling for these local Polska kielbasas. And it just said Ron, and his account name was Ron Sausage Hut.
That's right.
I remember that. That's when he was first in our tennis chat. That was his account.
I remember it.
Oh my God, Taysom is an
Hill.
animal.
Ooh, frisky.
We gotta figure out.
Keep running more of those plays. Except Dallas scored 2.
Yeah, I'm gonna need that.
That was actually a really, really nicely done bit of running by Taysom Hill. He obviously is he's a funny quarterback. He's a tough quarterback to defend. His ball is garbage. But he's a better option than Trevor Siemian. Do you agree? Upgrade over Trevor Siemian?
I don't know about that. He brings a lot to the table as a receiver, man. Whenever he gets the ball in his hands, he's something.
He's
I don't like him as a passer. I don't like him as a long-term idea for a quarterback. I did play him in prop picks or prize picks to be his, guess what his passing total was set at today?
I'm going to say 150.
185, and I still found it low.
Yeah.
So I looked back when he started
He's
those
at
4 games
right now.
So when he started those 4 games last year, granted they had a much better offense and a lot more star players on those squads, but he was averaging 250 if you throw out the Kenton Hilton game or whatever, which he had like 90 because he just ran the ball for 3 quarters.
This is a great thought exercise, and let's wrap up with this. Okay. If you could swap coaches in the NFL and put any coach in charge of this Dallas.
So me and then the coach's wife, or what are we doing?
Yeah, wife swapping, any coach's wife. Where you
okay.
Obviously, if you can if you can send Mike McCarthy wherever and put whatever coach in charge of this Dallas team, who do you pick?
Man, I like Sean Payton a lot, but he's the guy who can do anything with anybody. Like, I'd want somebody who could really get the most out of an offense. And, despite some people ragging on him this year, like Andy Reid with all these toys and a really good offensive line would be fun. Andy has pineapples all over his. I leave the garage door open a little bit, and I might have some pink flamingos out in the front yard, all the signals. But I like Shanahan. Shanahan with a good offense is crazy fun.
Yeah,
Andy Reid.
Yeah, like who? Man. Like what? Like whose offense is?
McVay.
Whose offense thrives the most if you have 3 dynamic wide receivers with these guys' skill set?
Yeah, I think really like an Andy Reid with this many toys and a great offensive line would be fun. But Shanahan's an interesting one. Like he's fun when he has all the weapons. He never had a healthy San Francisco team.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. What do you think of?
What was the spread of the Bulls game, by the way?
I think it was Knicks -2.
Imagine.
I saw people were on the Knicks fading your Bulls, man.
I bet the Bulls this morning at any number.
Actually, you know what? Bulls closed a small favorite.
The market knows.
Yeah.
Oh, you know who it is? And he's come up in the chat already earlier.
What's that?
For sure Mike Leach.
Mike Leach.
Okay. Or man, I'm being facetious. It'd be funny.
Okay.
Hell Mummy.
I'm gonna go with
June Jones. Actually, that's not a dumb one. He was crazy fun in the Alliance or XFL or whichever one. He was the Roughnecks coach, I believe.
I wouldn't mind seeing LaFleur's offense with these wide receivers. That'd be pretty good. I like where he's going directionality wise.
Brian Dable's a good one.
Dable would be.
Art Briles, Jerry Glanville. Somebody put it in the chat, Dan. Don't make those faces.
Yeah, Sean Payton is a good answer.
Oh, the answer. Here's the answer.
What's that?
That high school coach that never punts or kicks.
That would be cool. That would be fun.
June Jones was a bad NFL coach because he didn't have PJ Walker.
That's true. That's right. He was amazing in the AAF with PJ Walker, right?
Yeah.
Was the AAF Alliance Football League?
I think so.
Alliance Association of Football.
There's going to be a new USFL, so I look forward to having my future bets returned in that one too.
You think that one's going to go belly up as well?
They all do. You can't possibly figure this out, guys. If you want to do a secondary football league, the only way it's going to work is with the cooperation of the NFL, and it has to be like a feeder league. Like that would work. If the NFL backed you financially, like a spring league to help feed NFL teams would work. And there'd be enough people that would be trying to live that dream that would play. These standalone leagues just don't work. So, all right, our over's dead.
Yeah.
It's never dead though. What's dead is what dead can.
We'll get our field goal. We just need 3 touchdowns now.
Yeah, I mean, was NFL Europe the longest lasting non-NFL? How long was the USFL? The original, like, because we weren't alive. You were. I
want to say that lasted 3 seasons. NFL Europe.
I thought that was going to hook out.
1991 to 2007. So that's clearly the longest. That was a good long 16-year run for NFL Europe. USFL went for. Do you ever watch? You remember back in the day when ESPN made 30 for 30s?
Yeah.
They made a USFL. Who killed the USFL? That was pretty damn good. USFL started in 1982. It ceased in 1986. So 4 years. Okay.
All right, I'm going to go home and see if the wife wants to run the air raid. Let's call her a day. We'll be back Sunday, huh?
Yeah, let's do it, man. I'll see you then. Enjoy your weekend.